But it's really nice to hear, that even these top elite coaches, these coaches in the like top 200 ranking of all coaches on Beachbody still do the everyday things that us normal part-time coaches do. They still go through the same struggles. They still go through the same successes. I mean, it's really the same business, whether you are part of the Millionaires Club or you are, just, hey, bringing in one challenger a month. It's the same business. It's just what you put into it. So, but it was really great to hear these, these coaches, these elite coaches, just really break it down and, telling us not to take it personal. Everybody gets rejected. Everybody gets rejected. But really, really good and encouraging. Definitely, I think, gave us some cool tips to help revamp, especially like my business that's been going for a year, almost a year and a half now. So really good, successful training weekend. And I really hurt the day after, really. Thanks.
Good. I'm so glad you got to come. Love it, love it, love it. Hi, Linda. We can see your face now. Nice to meet you. I'll unmute you.
Hi.
All right, so I'm gonna just go ahead and mute everybody. Those of you who have your videos off, there is an option for you on your end to turn it on. If you want to, feel free to do life in the background. I have one kid in bed, one kid awake, hubby, it's life, right? We're coaches and this is part of our life. So do life in the background. Don't feel like you have to, hide or anything. You're muted, so you're not affecting anything. And we're just gonna get right into it. So welcome to our new coach call. This is one of my favorite calls because it's us getting to see the new coaches that have joined our team recently, and I'll just be sharing some tips that you can take and implement right away, hopefully minimize some of that overwhelm and that fear that we all feel, we've all felt, we've all been there when we first joined, and even now, fear starts to creep in different moments and, even overwhelmed. So hopefully some of the things that I'll share with you will help you just breathe a little bit and realize that, you are a part of a team. This is just a small part of our team, but we have a really awesome, incredibly supportive family. We like to call each other family, and so we're happy that you are a part of it. So my name is Patrice Buller. I'm the founder of the Radiant Tribe. So whether you are one of my coaches or one of my coaches' coaches or coaches, the beautiful thing about what we do is it's not just me by myself anymore. It is all of us together, working together to impact our sphere of influence. So that can be our neighbors, our family, our friends. I can't reach your people because they're not going to relate to me because they don't know me, right? But you can reach your people. And if we're all connecting with our people in our sphere of influence, just imagine the impact that we can have on so many lives, and it happens by working together. So excited that you're here. Welcome. Hi, Cassandra. All right, so I'm going to share my screen and we're going to get right into it. If you have any questions, just go ahead and type them in the chat box so you don't forget. And then at the end, we'll have a little bit of a Q&A if I don't already answer your questions as we're going through. All right? My kid is screaming my name. Go ahead, hubby. All right. So we are going to, are you there? Down here. All right. This is our new coach call. Let me see. You guys know I'm technologically challenged. Try to get this bigger. Big. Okay. Here we go. All right. So first things first, the most important job that you have is to work on you. How incredibly cool is that? That as coaches, the first thing, the main thing, the most important thing that we can do is become healthy ourselves. That doesn't mean perfection, doesn't mean we have to have it all together. In fact, people relate most to people that are currently on their journey. So, you are getting to know the products. You probably joined with Beachbody On Demand because that's going to give you all of the workouts that we have so that you can constantly be, on your journey yourself, doing a new program. As soon as one ends, you are either repeating that or you're starting a new one. And or if your focus is more nutrition, where you're really getting to know one of our two main nutrition solutions and you're getting to know the ins and outs of that, and you want to become, really good at that so you can walk people through that nutrition program. But either way, you are getting to know what we offer, because how can you share that with people if you don't know what we offer, right? So you're living it out yourself. You're doing our workouts. You are, committing to a nutrition plan. Again, doesn't mean perfection, but it does mean that you're committing to a healthy lifestyle yourself, because that's how people are going to be able to connect with you. So getting to know what we offer. If you go to our team page, the main team page, big team page, the Radiant Tribe page, in the unit section, you'll see a program guide, like a product guide, and you can literally skim through that. I found these graphics, and you have every single product that we offer, basically all of our main products, with a description next to them. So as you're talking in conversation, especially as a new coach, you don't know it all, right? I mean, there's new stuff constantly coming out. So we're all still constantly getting to know what we offer and new ways to kind of say it, or we try it ourselves, and now we have a personal story with it. So you're always going to constantly be learning and getting to know what we offer. And so there's graphics that you can just save to your phone. So if you're in conversation with someone and they're like, oh my goodness, I wish I could get my kid to eat vegetables, they're super picky, you'll say, aha, we have something for that. It's called Daily Sunshine. And, they'll say, okay, well, what does that mean? You're like, I don't know how to explain it. Take that graphic and say, here, I'd love to send you information on it. Read over this and let me know what you think, and you can send it to them. So it just helps you, as you're getting to know the products, be able to, have that conversation with people. So getting to know it yourself, loving them yourself. I guarantee that there's going to be something that's going to connect really well with you. And it may take time to figure it out. It may take you trying the different nutrition solutions. You might try the Ultimate Portion Fix and realize that maybe that's not your style. Or you might try the 2B mindset and realize, no, this is not just me. I need a little bit more structure. You're going to try different things and figure out what works best for you. And then it's going to become natural to do the third thing, telling people about it. One of the things that people say when they, either before they join or after they join, they're like, I just don't want to be salesy. I don't want to be that person. Well, guess what? Don't. That is up to you, whether you're that salesy, creepy person, right? If you're living out a lifestyle that you love, you're sharing about it, and it's authentic because, again, you're living it out, you're not going to be salesy. You're going to be sharing a lifestyle that you love. Just like if you go to the movies and you see a movie that you love, or to a restaurant and you love the experience or the service, you're going to talk to people about it. And that's not going to feel weird, right? It's something that you experience and you want people to know about it. So it's the same thing with a healthy lifestyle. You're living it out, you're telling people about it, and then you're taking it a step further and you're helping them change their life with the product. So you can see how this is a natural reaction to each other. Get to know it, fall in love with it, tell people about it, and then help them reach their goals. That's our mission at Beachbody, is to help people reach their goals and live healthier, more fulfilling lives. And I just love that statement. And then I love how on our team we take faith and we combine them together, and then now they have a real sustainable lifestyle because it's rooted in purpose versus chasing empty goals that are never really going to satisfy them. The abs, all that's great, sure, and it's a byproduct of living healthy. You're going to get physical results as well. We want to make sure that we are connecting people to the main source of life. And as a result of that, they're walking in freedom in all of their life, not just physically. So help people change their life with the products. And then you're then helping those people help other people. So it's just that paying it forward. Your clients are going to love everything and people are going to start asking them. So then you're going to help them help people. And it just keeps going on. And like I said, we're able to just extend the reach because it's not just one of us doing it by ourselves. If we all help a couple people, that's some really big impact there, which is what we want. So you must first help yourself before you help other people. Sounds pretty simple, right? So step one, commit to a workout program, whatever it is, or if you decide you just want to start with nutrition first, one or the other, but making sure that you are starting to live it out yourself. So as far as resources, Beachbody has made it really, really simple for us. I love when hubby hops on, a call like this, or when we're talking to potential coaches about our business model, how it's so low risk. It costs basically nothing to get in, just keeping it real, right? Under $200, depending on what you get, under $200 to start your own business, that the income potential is like there's no ceiling. I mean, compared to other businesses where you do have to spend thousands and thousands of dollars to have even just the inventory that you're responsible to sell. And if you don't, you have to pay for it. We have it so easy. And Beachbody then says, now I want you to be successful. I'm going to give you tools and resources and constant trainings and opportunities to get together at events and learn from people and grow together. And so one of the biggest things that we have is our Coach online office. So if you haven't gone and checked that out yet, the Radiant Tribe New Coach Academy, Radiant New Coach Academy is on Facebook. If you haven't been added to that yet, make sure that you reach out to your coach to get added to that, or ask them, what their training resources are. But in that specific one, you're going to find, steps, step by step, literally from beginning. I just joined as a coach, your step by step of what to do. It kind of breaks down everything that I'm talking about here. One of the things is it shows you how to go into your back office. And this is basically your hub. This is your actual office where you go back there. You're going to see where your customers are. You're going to see your coaches. When you start to have coaches, you're going to see, new updates and things like that are happening, but that's going to be your online office. There's also training resources there. There's also, challenge group guides. You don't even have to come up with posts for your challenge groups. Beachbody's like, hey, we got you. So many things there. So take some time to really get to know your back office. You should be checking that at least once a day, especially once you get to Emerald rank, which I'll talk about. You're going to be, if you hit Success Club, getting free customers from Beachbody. So you want to make sure that you're going in there and reaching out to those people and just knowing what's going on in your coach office. The team pages are awesome resources. Depending who you join with, you're going to have your uplines page. That's going to be, that first page, and they're going to be communicating with you through that. And then up above that, we have, the Radiant Tribe team page where there's lots of trainings and, tools and resources in there that you're free to use there. Above that, I know there's lots of teams, pages, but there's my upline, Fit for His Glory Sisters, who, she has tons of resources in there. And then above that is Team Iron. So you've got a big old family. If you're like, well, who is what? Just know that your coach, if they're active and working this business, that's who you go to first. And then, you have just extended family from there. So you can also go to your coach, frequently asked questions, anything that you need to know. Honestly, YouTube and Google was my new coach training. I have learned so much, so I've put together different trainings for you guys to use, and your coaches have done the same thing. But when I first joined, I didn't really have a new coach training. My coach had a baby, and I did not want to bother her, so I'm like, if I'm going all in, and I'm going to figure this thing out. So I YouTube. How do you run a challenge group? What's the compensation plan? What am I supposed to be doing? I'm inviting. Okay, well, what are some ways to invite? Okay, well, I'm fearful about this. I'm going to YouTube it. And so if you're really wanting to go all in with this, there is a level of taking ownership of your own business. You are the CEO of your own business. It's a really cool thing. But there's things that are easy to do and easy not to do. We really want you to take that ownership and say, you know what, I have a question. I'm going to find the answer. Doesn't mean we're not here for you. That's the point of all of this, is you have that support, but we're not your bosses. We're not your mamas, right? Like, you have to take ownership and go find the answer yourself. And then of course, if you need some, more clarity on an answer or how to specifically make it work for you, then we are absolutely here for you, but try to figure it out yourself. And just like you would, at your job. And then, we're here to offer any extra support. The National Wake Up Call happened today. It's on Mondays at 11 a.m. You'll find that in the Team Beachbody 411, TBB 411 page, another resource where you can go, and there's top coaches who have done all kinds of trainings. So you can search that page on Facebook. You can skim down and watch videos that are specific to the topic that you're maybe struggling with or wanting to learn about. Excuse me. And so there's a National Wake Up Call, 11 o'clock Eastern every Monday. It's on a live video stream, basically, so you can catch it live or catch the playback. But it's like the opportunity to have coffee with a top coach. So you want to be able to take away and learn anything that you can when you have the opportunity to. All right, let's chat about our 4 vital behaviors. This is literally what builds your business. All right, so we already talked about number 1, you're being proof that the products work. So you're living it out yourself. Like Ashley said, these things are simple, but again, easy to do, easy not to do. And so when you think about top coaches and how successful they are in the business, they are doing these things every single day. And all that sets them apart from, you or me or, any new coach that joins is time and that consistency factor. That's going to be what puts it all together. You can't do these things one day, not do them the next day, and then say, well, what's happening? I don't have anybody joining me. It's the seeds that you're planting and things that are building every single day that lead to a solid foundation for your business. So do these things. And I say 5 out of 6, or wait, I used to say 5 out of 7 days. We like to take Sundays as our unplug day, and it's totally according to you and what you want to do. But I love to take Sunday as my Sabbath and have one day where I do nothing related to this business at all. Again, that sets us apart a little bit because we're not like slave drivers trying to make you work all day, every day. We first value God and then family and then the business, and making sure that, yes, you are like diligent and consistent and disciplined in working your business, but also that same, tenacity towards making sure that you're prioritizing your family and your other priorities as well. So being proof that the product works, number one. This is how your goal is to attain and sustain a healthy lifestyle for yourself that inspires other people. So they see you working out with a fitness program. They see you using maybe our plant-based pre-workout or our 3-day cleanse, and they're going to want to know about that. So you're going to share your success with it. You're also going to share your struggles. People are going to relate to you that way. So don't feel like you have to be in perfect shape and have a beach body. That's not what this is about. It's about literally reaching right behind you and grabbing that person that's right behind you and saying, come on, let's run together. So you don't have to be an expert. We already have the fitness trainers on the screen. We have the nutritionist that puts together the plans. You don't have to be an expert in any of that. You just have to be willing to be a cheerleader, to show up every day, first for yourself, and then showing up for the people that are showing up to be a part of it with you as well. So the second thing is connecting, inviting, and following up. I love that Beachbody changed this. It used to be invite, but we have to earn the right to invite people. We have to want to get to know them and connect with them and invest in their lives. Again, on this team, we're about purpose. We're not just about points. We're not just about checking things off of the list. You have to care about people to do what we do, or else you're going to, just continually be chasing, again, numbers and status and rank and kind of get caught up in that shiny. We are about purpose first. So you're connecting with people, really getting to know them, being a human. Some people say, well, what do I say? Talk to them. Like, how would you talk to somebody that you bumped into at the grocery store or at church or at your kid's school? We talk to them. We are humans. We get to know them. We, ask them about their kids or, about the sports teams or, whatever it is. We have conversations with people. And then guess what? If they share that they have a problem and we have a solution, you know what you're doing? You're inviting them. You're sharing with them what's worked well for you. That's why number one's important, because you got to have a story. You got to have a testimony yourself, so that when someone says, oh man, I'm just struggling, I have no energy these days. Guess what's helped me? You know what's helped me? We have a plant-based pre-workout that I drink not just for a workout. I use it for a little boost throughout the day to really give me that natural energy. There's no crashes or any yucky stuff in there. Do you want me to send you some information about that? It's been super helpful for me. Yes, absolutely. Thank you for taking the time to share that with me. Or if someone says, I really struggle with consistency in my health and fitness, you're going to say, well, it's been a blessing for me, a community. I've tried to do it by myself before and it just doesn't last. But now I have some girls checking in on me, where if I don't show up for a couple days, they're reaching out to me and asking me where I am. And it's annoying sometimes, but guess what? It keeps me showing up. Do you want to hear more about our community? So talking to people, getting to know their struggles, really reaching into their lives. We get to get in people's homes through social media. It's unbelievable. And we have to look at that as not just an opportunity, but as Michelle Meyer says, it's a responsibility that we have. If you're passionate about health and fitness, if you said yes to this thing, this is where you are called right now. So how are you taking that and sharing that gift with people, getting into their lives, getting into their homes, and pointing them to a solution for their problem? After you invite them, you're going to follow up with them, because guess what? People get busy. I can show you right now all the messages that I read, and then I have to remember to mark them as unread, so I remember to go back to them, or else I'm going to forget. We look at messages and then we get on with our day and forget to come back to them. So we're going to make sure that we're doing our job as, we're the ones. It's our business. We're treating it like a job, right? We're going to follow up with people. And then, if we don't hear from them, we're going to follow up again. And then if we don't hear from them again, a one last, hey, listen, I'm just circling back around with you because I know you were interested. We're getting ready to start prepping and we're excited to get going. I really want you to be a part of this and I have you on the list. But if you are no longer interested, that's totally fine. Will you just let me know either way, because I'm holding a spot for you? And they'll say, you know what? I'm so sorry. I've been busy, okay, I'm ready, or it's not the right time. And so you have to give them the opportunity to give you an answer. So following up is not annoying. You're doing your part. And I've had so many people say to me, I'm so thankful that you followed up with me, or else I would have never, had the guts to go ahead and join. So you're helping at least 3 people every month with a Beachbody solution. The challenge pack is the best offer for them for their money. They're going to pay basically what you could pay for 1 month at a gym. They're going to get a whole year's worth of health and fitness with Beachbody On Demand, with Shakeology, or the Performance Line, and your support and accountability. All right, so you're helping 3 people with that. By doing that, you're hitting Success Club, which is going to earn you, if you do your first 3 months, you're going to get your ticket to Summit in Indianapolis, and we can all be together and have so much fun learning and growing together. And you're always going to have a group that you're inviting people to. So you can invite if you don't have something to invite them to, and we'll chat about that in a second. So you're enrolling also a new coach. That's eventually going to be your goal, is to enroll coaches, because that's how your income is going to grow, is that team cycle volume that comes from having a growing team of people that are out doing exactly what you're doing and helping people. That third thing is getting people results. So we live it out, we invite them in, and then we help them get results. So that's you getting results yourself. We chat about that. Also committing to be in your business a year from now. It's one of my best pieces of advice for a new coach is be here in a year. You're going to have frustrations. You're going to have hard days. Ask any coach that's on this call that's been a coach longer than a day. You're going to have frustrations. You're going to hear no's. You're going to want to give up. But guess what? That's why we're rooted in that purpose, because their answer, the outcome, is not what we're concerned about. We're concerned about showing up ourselves, sharing the gift. If they say yes, awesome. If they say no, that's awesome too, because most likely they're going to come back around. And if they don't, that's okay. We're going to be here when they're ready. So we're showing up, doing our part, working hard as unto the Lord, but leaving the results to Him. So committing to be here a year from now. So many people give up because maybe the money doesn't come as quickly as they thought. This is not a get rich quick scheme. This is, you got to put in hard work in order to see the results that you want to see. And so be here in a year, and I guarantee you're going to look back after that year and say, I'm so thankful I stuck it out. Maybe your quote unquote breakthrough was month 6, maybe it was month 9, maybe it was, 12 months, whatever it is, but be here in a year, and I guarantee that it's going to be a blessing to you. So you're going to have a vision and that purpose that's going to drive you. We call it our why. It's important to know why you want to be a coach, why you want to help people. That's going to keep you going every day. You're going to be proactive in finding solutions, finding joy, and having fun. I love that. It's easy to get caught up, again, in that checklist that we forget why we're doing what we're doing, how it is fun to help people. It's fun to live healthy, right? Doesn't mean in the moment, you might not be having fun doing your workout when you're dying and you want to scream at your trainer or throw something at the TV. But in the end, it's fun to live healthy, right? Because we get the opportunity. It's not I have to work out, I have to eat healthy. We get to. It's a blessing. Let's look at it that way. And guess what? People are going to feed off of that. If you're a bah humbug, it's okay to say you don't feel like working out and share your struggles, but always have that positive spin to it. I do not feel like working out, but my girls, if I don't show up, are going to come and get me, so I'm going to do it. And you can hate it the whole time, but then say, I'm so glad that I did it. You're never going to regret working out, right? So having that positive spin so that people just really, are attracted to that joy of what we do. You're also getting results for your customers. So they join you, you run a challenge group, you check in on them, they're logging in every day, you help them get results, and then, give them a great experience. And then shout them out, any little victory. We love sharing and celebrating those little victories. Can be scale, can be non-scale, can be, the fact that they showed up 3 times that week, when the week before they joined, they weren't working out at all, or that they traveled and stayed on track while they were traveling. Any little thing you can celebrate, we're going to do that. And then you're creating results for your coaches. Once they join as coaches and they want to pay it forward and help other people, you're helping them get commission right away in that first few days. You're helping them, really get started and achieve their goals. You're training them, holding them accountable, and showing them how to do basically what it is that you're doing. So your goal as a new coach, chatted about it, raise your hand if you know what it is. Helping 3 people get started with a challenge pack, which is going to be Beachbody On Demand and Shakeology, and or the performance line for them. Okay, that's going to give them everything they need for us to hold them accountable well, for them to reach their goals, and that's going to give you 2 Success Club points for every one that you help someone with. And so by getting 6, basically Success Club 5 or 6, helping 3 people is how you hit Success Club. And you're, using our products as well to stay active, and then you're going to get that summit ticket paid for, which is a big deal. Okay, so you're going to start with your friends and your family. Some people think, oh my gosh, social media, I'm scared. Well, don't even think about social media yet. The first thing that you're doing is you're going to the people that already know you, already love you, already trust you, and you're saying, hey, listen, I just started as a online health and fitness coach. I'm going to be running a group either by yourself or with your coach. I'm going to be running a group, and when I picture having my very first accountability group, I see you in it. Would you commit to picking a workout, and or a nutrition plan, drinking Shakeology for a month, and being one of my very first transformation stories? I would love to do this together. I don't know. If somebody asked me that, I'd be like, yeah, sign me up. That sounds fun. Sure, I'll do you a favor. I love you. You're doing something great. It's not weird or spammy. Like, you want to get me healthy? Yes, absolutely. Sign me up. So you're going to start with people who already trust you, so that, that first couple months, that's really who we're going through to. And then as you start to, get on, we're going to be showing you how to grow your social media and talk to people through your social media and things like that. But it's absolutely possible to grow your business offline and have real conversations with real people, face-to-face, people that already know you, and, help 3 people that way. So how to hit Success Club. You're committing to a challenge group start date. Like I said, you can either host a group with your upline coach, or find another coach on this team that's maybe around a similar place in the business as you, run a group together, or, run your own group. If you're ready, run your own group. I actually never ran a group with anybody at first. I was like, I'm just going to do this. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm going to research it. I'm going to figure it out. And you're going to fail forward. So you might try something and it bombs, that's not going to happen. But let's just say you don't have a bunch of people that join you. That's okay. Team up with another coach and say, hey, look, I have 1 to 2 people. You have 1 to 2 people. Let's combine together. And we're going to have a group of people that are going to be active and checking in, and let that be your first group, and then you're going to learn. You're going to learn how to post, how to schedule your posts, how to show up in a group, so that you're ready when you have that next group. So you're either learning, you're always constantly learning, even in the quote unquote failures, which is not a failure unless you quit, right? It's always an opportunity to learn and grow. So your first invites, you're just becoming a conversation expert. You are talking to people, you're getting to know them, you're connecting with new people every day. You're not necessarily reaching out to close them. You're trying to open that door, plant those seeds, have those conversations with them, and then you're going to be able to, based off of what they say they're struggling with, I usually send them a form that has questions, or if you look in our Radiant Tribe page, there's a new coach inviting info where there's questions on there that you can ask them via email or via message, or they'll be like, oh, well, she cares about me. When they say, well, how much is it for your group? I never just say it's this price, because unless they understand the value, it's probably going to sound expensive to them. So I first try to get to know them. I'll say, I would love to give you the price, but answer these questions for me so I can get to know your story and provide you with the best package that's going to fit you, the best. So, make sure you're getting to know them so that you can answer them specifically with what it is that they need. All right, so you're going to recognize and welcome objections as a part of the process. It's okay if people are skeptical. You probably were too. Like, how long did it take you to say yes to joining the coach that invited you? We're going to have those objections. Welcome them. Don't be afraid of them. And if you don't know the answer to a question, that's okay. That's what we're here for. Hop in, message your coach and say, hey, listen, I don't really know how to answer this. Send her a screenshot and she would be more than happy to help you walk you through some of your first conversations. So welcome them as welcome the objections, embrace them, and chat through. Don't just take, no, that's okay, I'm super busy as an answer. I always say, okay, well, guess what? Hello, 20 minutes right here on my hat and my shirt. We have programs that are as quick as 10 minutes. So not having time is not an excuse. And I coach people before they are officially mine, and they respect that. If they say, I just have too much going on, I feel like I don't even have my own stuff together, there's no way I can help other people. That's where I'm going to say, hello, same. I felt the same exact way. I had a little baby in my arms and a 2-year-old. I felt like there was no way I was way far away from what my goals were. There's no way I could help anyone else. But you know what? I decided to show up every day. And if people joined me, awesome. If they didn't, that's okay, because I was getting myself healthier. Let's do this. Let's do it together. There's no difference between me and you. Talk people through it. Let them see that, you're human too, and that you relate to where they are. You can use scripts that we have in the team pages, but definitely use your own voice. Talk to people how you would want to be talked to at the end of the day, and really just get to know people yourself. Don't be afraid of the cost. It's an amazing value. If you sound like you're, oh, sorry, it's expensive, they're going to be like, oh yeah, it's expensive, never mind. But if you're like, listen, I can't wait to share this price with you, because there's a couple of us personal trainers on this call, you can use us and be like, I have a friend who's a personal trainer and she could charge this for one session, and you're about to get taken care of for the whole year. Not just a workout, but workouts, nutrition plans, community, accountability, the whole deal. So own that. Believe in the product so much that you just share it unapologetically. And if people aren't ready, that's okay, right? We're not begging anybody to join. We're not pressuring anyone to join. We're living out. We're loving it. They join us, awesome. If they don't, that's awesome too, because there's plenty of people who are going to want what we have to offer. Don't send them your link right away. Again, you want to have that conversation with them, get to know them, so you can then, when you provide them with the price, you'll say, hey, listen, I know we chatted about this. That's why I suggest this for you. Don't show up and throw up. Don't feel like you have to just word vomit on them and give them all the information at once. Take it piece by piece. If you get them on the phone, it's even better. They can hear your voice, your passion, or maybe send them a quick little video. We'll show you how to do all of that. You don't have to worry about that yet, but continue to follow up literally until forever, until they tell you, you're annoying, I'm saying no, and I mean no. Stop talking to me. And that never happens, right? Well, probably really ever happens. But keep following up until you get an official answer and go from there. So your second goal is going to be, what's your first goal? Everybody remember? Success Club, helping 3 people. Second goal is hitting Emerald. So that is where I won't get too deep into it, because you're probably like, it all makes sense as you get into it. But your second goal is going to be to hit Emerald. That's the very first rank advancement in the business, where you now are not just helping people, helping clients. You now have 2 people on your team that are coaches. That can be a discount coach. My hubby was my first coach. A lot of our husbands are our first coaches. Could be a mom or a sister or a friend or a cousin, people who maybe are joining your group, and when they want to take advantage of that 25% discount, they get the same discount that we get, and there's no kind of difference according to Beachbody, whether they're a discount coach or not. They would be a coach as well, but they could choose to not do anything with the business, just enjoy the discounts that we get to enjoy. And so you can have them join that way. Or you come across somebody, a challenger who's rocking it, and you're like, listen, you should do what I'm doing. Share this, earn an income. It's a beautiful thing. Let's do it together. And you have people that join as actual working coaches. So either way, you have 2 that sign up, and they're on opposite legs. We'll teach you all of that. You hit Emerald, and now your doors are officially open, where you won't just collect commission, meaning you sell a product, you get commission. It's not the actual working hard part for the commissions. It is that team cycle bonus. So as volume is generated underneath of you, it equates to income, basically. So as long as you are active yourself and you have 2 people underneath of you that are active, you're going to start collecting that team cycle bonus, which equals the residual passive income. And that's where we want you to be. If you want to make any money with this business, it's going to be from growing up a team of people who are out there helping other people as well. And so having the first 2 is not going to do it, but you're going to continue to add people, and that volume is going to continue to add up from there. And so you're sharing your journey. First, you're starting with the people in your sphere of influence that already know you, like you, trust you. And then we're going to teach you how to start sharing your journey on social media. So sharing all aspects of your life. You are not all of a sudden, because you're a Beachbody coach, you are not a Beachbody robot. Okay. We never even usually say the name Beachbody, because we just want people to get to know us. We're not, pushing products. We're living it out, and people, we want them to join us for who we are, not necessarily, for the programs and the products. We want them to get to know us. And as a result of that, we get to offer them some really cool things through Beachbody. But you're up front, and we happen to offer really cool solutions through Beachbody. So you're sharing things about your family, you're sharing, meals, you're sharing your workouts, you're sharing vacation, you're just sharing your life, so people really get to know you as they connect with you. and want to be a part of what you have going on. So this Success Club tracker, I won't go all the way through it, but it basically breaks down everything I just shared about the 4 things that we do. Actually, I feel like I only shared 3. The 4th one is personal development. So you're just learning every day, just like you are right now. You commit to learning, whether it's through a podcast or through a YouTube video or through the National Wake Up Call or listening to old team calls. You're just constantly growing. At the beginning, you're going to be getting to know Beachbody and how we work and how we operate. And then eventually you're going to start listening to other entrepreneurs outside of Beachbody and learning from them and really wanting to just grow in your skills and in your crafts and things like that. So what do you do during your Beachbody work time? This. And this is posted in the Radiant Tribe page. It's posted in the Radiant New Coach Academy. So you're going to take this, you're going to print it out, and it's going to be your guide for the week where you literally check it off as a checklist and do all of these things, and you will set that foundation for a fruitful business. All right. So basically, again, you're helping 3 people. As a result of doing that, you're going to earn around, let's say, $150 that first month. Not bad. You're paying back your investment for your challenge pack. So you're doing that. And then from there, the goal is to serve your people well, help them fall in love with the products like we mentioned. So those 3 people that you got the first month are staying on their Shakeology. So you're getting a commission off of that. And then you're getting your 3 new people. So that's starting to build. Same thing that 3rd month. Those 6 people from before are staying on their Shakeology. So you're getting that commission plus 3 new people. And it starts to build up. At the same time, you're adding people to your team. They're doing the same thing. And so that's how your income really starts to grow. So living it out, loving it, sharing with people, and then helping those people help other people is how you're going to start to, really develop a solid foundation to your business. All right. So what now? Going through the new coach training, literally start to finish. There's everything that I just shared here broken down. There's videos. There is, some really in-depth trainings on how to, grow this business and get that jump start. So go through that training. It's on Facebook, all organized out in units. Contact your coach as you're going through it, tag them, reach out to them. Then you're going to set up a getting started right call with them where they're going to walk you through exactly what your goals are. What are your goals for the business? Do you just want to be a discount coach and get, discounts on the products? Or do you want to help a few people a month? Or do you want to really turn this into a full-time job where you're working, part-time hours, but it's your full-time income and you're doing that from home around your family schedule? Like, what are your goals so they can really help you set up a plan to reach there? You're going to commit to your program. I would love to hear what those programs are and your Shakeology. You're going to begin sharing your journey and inviting people to join you. Don't wait until you feel like you have it all together, that you know what to say. Just start, okay? So don't get overwhelmed. You're literally taking this one step at a time, one person at a time, one conversation at a time, one training at a time. But again, don't feel like you have to do all the trainings to know. If nothing else, you're one step ahead of the person that you're talking to. So get them in and help them see results, okay? So that is, I think, the end of it. I can't see the bottom. Is that the last? One step at a time. Yep. All right. So what questions do we have? Anybody? Nothing in the chat. Does anybody have any questions about anything? Is it all making sense?
Yeah. I don't have a question, but I was going to say you had mentioned about be here a year from now, and I would just say be here forever. Don't give up. It's going to be hard, but if you stick with it, like, you're getting healthy, so why not stick with it?
Yeah, that's what got me to join. I was like, what's the worst case scenario? I get in better shape. I was postpartum. I had a lot of weight to lose. I get healthier, and I meet some friends, right? Worst case scenario. Or, yes,
and it's cheaper than a gym membership, so you're winning no matter what.
Exactly. Yeah, you're doing it, and you have the potential to grow a really, awesome business. So any questions? Anybody that's hearing this stuff for the first time? All right, well, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to your coach. Feel free to post it in the team page. I'm actually going to be working on some things for next month where we're going to change up the format a little bit of these calls to where we're going to really do more of like purpose pods. So you're going to be in groups with similar people that are similar places as you. I just did something similar with leaders last month, and it just worked really well to have that accountability. So we're going to have calls like this based off of that, probably one team training call a month where we get together and there's some sort of formal topic. But other than that, we're just really seeing that it's that accountability and doing the things we know what we're supposed to do, but doing those things every single day and having the accountability to do that is really what helps, get that momentum in your business. So stay tuned for that. But yeah, other than that, feel free to reach out to your coach with any questions. We're all here, posted in the team page, any of the team pages. If you have a question, I guarantee someone else has the same exact question. There's no dumb question. We're all just, constantly just continuing to grow together. So all right, I'm going to say a quick prayer and then let you go. Lord, thank you so much for every person that's listening to this call. Thank you for just uniting us together as a team, Lord, continuing to grow us as a team, Lord. We pray that you just continue to bring us people who share our mission of wanting to just shine that light, Lord, in this dark fitness world and, point people to you and help them to see that it's so much bigger than just their physical health, Lord God, but it's about just continuing to be better stewards of the bodies that you've given us so that we can fulfill your calling and your work and your purpose. So give us the strength to do that. Give us the boldness and the courage to share it with other people. Help us not to be fearful. As my littlest always says, there's no need to fear. God is with us, right? We don't have to fear anything. So help us to not be afraid of those no's because we know it's going to get us closer to that person that's going to say yes and really want to do this and change their life alongside of a group of, men and women that care about doing it your way. So we just love you and thank you. In Jesus' name, amen. All right, guys, let's take a quick picture. That makes you an official coach once you, get into selfies. All right, 1, 2, 3. All right, have a great night. Any questions, let us know. Bye.